My name is Logan Wilson. I'm going to be teaching U.S. history this year at the high school. I will also be the head boys track coach, and then I'm also going to be the head 8th grade football coach at the junior high. I'm originally from Neosho, Missouri. Graduated in '08 from Neosho. I went to college at Missouri Southern. I got my graduate degree, and then I finished up my master's at Northwest Missouri State a couple years ago, and that's where I went to school. My first 3 years actually at Seneca, the high school, teaching freshman health, and then I taught one year at 6th grade here in Carthage, and I spent the last 4 or 5 years at the Carthage Junior High. One interesting fact, I have actually been on a submarine underwater for a week, so some of the best pizza I ever had was during that week. So I'm looking forward to being around my track athletes a lot more, being around the older group, and then also just learning a new school, learning new people, and having the challenge of a new curriculum.
My name is Brett Fox, and I'll be teaching sophomore English this year. I'm originally from the ghost town that is Pitcher, Oklahoma, and I went to Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College in Miami for my associate's degree, and Missouri Southern State University for my bachelor's. This will be my 3rd year in education. I'm coming from Joplin South Middle School teaching SPED. I have a twin brother and 2 brother-in-laws, and we all share New Year's Eve as a birthday. I'm looking forward to the school culture. This being my 3rd year, it's been a lot of COVID over the past few years, so I'm excited to see the students excited and attend pep assemblies and just get involved outside of the classroom.
My name is Justin McKee. I'll be teaching the Missouri Options Program. From Neosho, Missouri, where I graduated high school, went on to Pitt State, and then finished up at Missouri Southern. Interesting fact about myself is probably the fact that Brett and I were in the same classes through most of college. I'm excited about the new program I'm working with. It's a new class out at a new building, so it's an interesting time to kind of get my foot in the door there.
My name is Llama, and I will be teaching special education, co-teaching in the social studies classrooms. I am moving here from Republic, Missouri. I went to Parkview High School in Springfield, and I graduated from Missouri State with my bachelor's and Drury University with my master's. This is my 7th year of teaching, 10th year in education. My first 3 years was paraprofessional, and then the next 6 years was at Clever, in Clever, Missouri. My sister-in-law, married to my brother, her name is Llama as well, but I want everyone to know that I am the OG Llama. I'm most excited for this year to make new relationships with students and work at the high school level.
My name is Kalupski, and I'll be teaching machining as well as small engines and ag power. I am from Kansas City, Kansas, and I did graduate from Sumner Academy up there. Oh, an interesting fact about myself, I did write a college paper. It was how to, and I actually wrote it on how to change a clutch on an '84 Firebird. My professor said it was very boring, but I did get an A. I'm most excited about getting to know the students, getting to see them go from point A to point B in the class. It's really exciting to get to see students learn how to use machinery, learn how to diagnose things and how to put things together, and just see the sense of accomplishment that it brings.
Hi, my name is Courtney Crann, and I will be teaching ESL for the coming year. I'm from Joplin, Missouri. I attended Macaulay Catholic Schools and later Pittsburgh State University. I have been teaching. This year will be my 8th year. I have taught Spanish and English in both the United States and in Spain. An interesting fact about me is that I love nature, I love to hike, I love turtles, and adventure, travel specifically also. This coming school year, I'm very excited to meet all my new students, to form relationships, to give encouragement, and to have my students learn as much as they possibly can and feel confident.
My name is Stephan. I will be teaching Intro to Business and Personal Finance, and then Business Communication and Business Law. I am from Golden City, and I attended Golden City High School, and then I attended Missouri Southern after that. My previous school was in Golden City. I taught there for 5 years, and I'm now here. My interesting fact would be that I was born and raised on a farm outside of Golden City raising cucumbers. I'm excited about being able to be part of the Carthage School family.
My name is Cindy Prothro, and I am the new Ag teacher at the Tech Center. So I will be teaching Ag 1 and Greenhouse and in charge of the work release. I'm from Stockton, Missouri, so it's a little ways down the road, Lake Town. And I first went to OTC in Springfield with A+, and then I transferred to Missouri State where I graduated this last May. An interesting fact about myself is that I'm actually engaged to the ag teacher over at Miller. So next year my name will be Mrs. Noblet. I am so excited to teach kids. I just can't wait to make an impact in their lives and see them grow, and hopefully they find a passion for agriculture.
My name is Chloe Franken, and I will be co-teaching in environmental science for special education. I was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I grew up just in this general area. I graduated from East Newton High School and pursued my bachelor's in special education and then also a bachelor's in regular education through Western Governors University. I have been in the classroom for 7 years as a paraprofessional, mostly working in behavior intervention. This is my first year as the teacher in the classroom. Interesting fact, I once was selected for Disney Idol. I'm really excited for the opportunity just to be in the classroom as the teacher. I've had so much experience as the para and just building the relationship with kids. It'll be interesting to see how the leadership role, I get to step into that.
My name is Julie Neer, and I will be teaching band 6 through 12 this year. I am originally from Neodesha, Kansas, which is where I attended high school, and then I moved to Joplin, which is where I currently live, and I went to school at Missouri Southern. I don't have any previous teaching experience other than my student teaching, which I did in Carthage last semester. An interesting fact about me is I used to train dogs for my FFA, SAE, as well as through my 4-H club. I think for this school year, I'm most excited to be able to work in a team and throughout the multiple schools that I'm a part of, as well as get to know all of these students very well.
My name's Rhonda Patterson, and I'll be teaching freshman English this year. I am from the Neosho area. I attended East Newton High School and have been to several universities, but my teaching degree is from Missouri Southern and Pitt State. I began my career as a secondary English teacher and then taught junior high and middle school communication arts as well. So I look forward to this year. Well, I guess the interesting fact is I'm actually retired from the Carthage School District, and there was an opening available, and the opportunity presented itself for me to return to an English classroom. And so I'm really excited about it. I just jumped at the opportunity because I've often said if I could just go back into a classroom for one more year, I would do it. So I wished for it. Here it is. And I'm really excited to be here. So one thing that happened yesterday in my tech training, my daughter was my coach. And we both laughed about it later, that it was sort of a weird situation, but I enjoyed that, and I think she really did too.
My name is Courtney Murray, and I'm going to be teaching biology and EL environmental science. I am from Oklahoma, graduated from Commerce, Oklahoma, and then I went to college at Missouri Southern State University, and I'm still attending there to get my master's. This is my first year teaching. I really like to sing and dance. I'm not really good at either one. I'm kind of tone deaf. I'm really excited to just meet everybody and get used to teaching. I've been nursing for 14 years, so this will be a change.
My name is Michelle Holt, and I will be teaching ELA 11 and 12. Well, I've lived here for 23 years, and I moved around a lot as a youth and older, and so really, honestly, I consider this area my home now. I went to Willow Springs High School, which is a little rural high school in southeast Missouri, and then I attended College of the Ozarks, then called School of the Ozarks, called Hardwork U as well, and I went to Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana to get my master's. I've been teaching for 29 years, so I'm certified to teach French, Spanish, and English. So I've taught a lot of different places in the state of Indiana and in Missouri, and so I've just been around the block a little ways. Interesting fact is that in 1994, I took a busload of students, of Spanish students, to Saltillo, Mexico. Across the border, yes, and to Mazatlan, and obviously can't cross the border anymore in a school bus, so that's pretty rare. I am most excited about getting to know the students and their families. I've lived, like I said, I've lived in this area 23 years, and I feel like I really haven't, had the opportunity to get to know the Carthage community, and I'm super excited about doing that.
My name is Mrs. Fierro Garcia. I'll be teaching Spanish 1, 2, and 3.
All right, where are you from and what high school / college did you go to?
I am from all over the place. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, grew up also in Mexico, grew up in California, and recently moved to Missouri about 3 years ago. High school, I went to high school in California, community college in California, got my bachelor's in sociology, social work in California, Cal State San Bernardino, and my master's, I'm almost done at Redlands University, also in California.
Awesome. All right. Previous teaching experience.
I used to do long-term substitute. I did dual language for almost 2 years at Fairview. I also worked for Crowder College. I taught GED classes in Spanish. And last year, I taught EL students, math, social studies, English, and this year, it'll be Spanish. I'm very excited. Something interesting, I love traveling. I've been to 5 continents, many countries, and I look forward to being able to go to Australia. It's on my bucket list, so Australia, here I come. I am so excited and cannot wait to meet my new students. It's going to be a lot of them, and I look forward to sharing my culture, other cultures, and then just having them experience different types of foods, candies, music. I am so excited about it.